So it's me. And this video is just gonna be a quick little chit chat. Um, I know that I always come in here and talk about my problems or something. I'm sorry to be problematic. This is kind of one of the only ways I can really just express myself right now. Express my feelings and emotions or something. I know a lot of people don't care to hear that. And I hate to be such a downer. I really do right now. At the beginning of this year, like January, I was just feeling so good about this year. I was just feeling like I was on such a good path. And I still kind of am. But it's just like recently, this whole month of March, I believe, like just recently, for these past couple of weeks, and it probably will still drag out for a little bit longer, is I've just been going through it in all kinds of ways. In almost every way possible. It seems like things are just going wrong more and more and more. And I'm the type of person where, I do everything that I can to make sure that things don't just fall completely apart. And I know things won't fall completely apart, but it's just like, that's just how it is. Sometimes that's just how it is when you're an adult, and especially kind of a new adult. Like, I mean, I'm not like 18. I know I'm 22, finna be 23, but like, sometimes you still don't have your life together, and it's hard to explain because I don't want to put all of my life, all of my business out there. But at the same time, I do kind of want to express and say that, I don't know. I don't want to just be like that person that just complains all the time, because at the end of the day, I do count my blessings. I do count, at least the things that I do have, and I am grateful for what I do have, I don't want to make it seem like whatever, but at the end of the day, you just never know what someone is going through. You could always look at someone and be like, oh yeah, they seem like they have it all together, and they probably don't, or they probably are barely staying afloat. I really do kind of still have hope for this year, and I do have hope for just the future in general, because why not? I'm not new. This isn't nothing new, to be honest. Struggling, like, honestly, this is nothing new. I've gone through it last year. It's just that you guys haven't seen it. I usually, when I'm going through it, I just kind of disappear, and I just kind of figure myself out. And it takes probably a couple of months to do that. And then I come back when I'm finally, doing good in life and feeling good in life. And so that's with this channel, like, at the beginning of this channel, all of those videos were when I was doing great in life. And I even look back on those videos right now, and I'm just like, whoa, like, I was doing so good. Everything was so freaking perfect at that time. And then we're here, and you guys don't really know everything that's going on in my life, but it's just like, life is really testing me right now, kind of going through hell right now. But once again, I try to make sure that things don't go completely bad. And I know it wouldn't, because I have people in my life who are there for me and care for me. And, even if it's two people, even my family, I don't want to even go into detail with that, but my whole life, I never really had the best relationship with like most of my family. There's only like a few, like literally I can count on one hand the people in my family that actually feel like family, And a lot of those people, especially nowadays, is Renee's family. Like, my man's family feels more like my family than my actual family. And I know that sounds terrible, it really does, but you know, sometimes it's how, people don't realize how they make you feel, and I've always felt like my family, was never really supportive, of me that deep. So I always am jealous of people who have like really supportive families and stuff, because it's like, really, that's awesome. Honestly, cherish that, because the only people that are supportive towards me is literally like my mom, my grandma. At the end of the day, I love my family. They're still my family, but you never forget. You never forget. So yeah, I think the next thing I was gonna talk about, yeah. And then just this channel, like I didn't want to just disappear because I'm in a mood where, well, I'm not in the mood actually. I want to keep filming, guys. I want to keep making videos, and I actually want to document me going through some things, because I know I'm going to have, like, life is going to be okay again. And I think it's actually interesting to look back on my struggles and to look at the pure raw emotion of me really going through it, and just like how I handled myself. And I don't know, but yeah. But yeah, it's just like, sorry for being a downer, I guess, in that regard. um on the plus side, although I'm going through it, I would like to say thank you to those who, are so amazing, to people who comment on my videos, to the people who, support my Patreon, people who just support my social media, all kinds of things. Like, I really see it, and you guys are awesome. You know, you guys honestly make my life, because, you know, it almost kind of fills that void of like, yeah, thank you for your support I've been getting, you guys. Sometimes when some you're going through it, you know, knowing that there's some people out there that care is cool. um I am pulling myself through. Like, some good things are happening though. My business is coming back. I think I talked about that. My business, I was like, I lost my business. I didn't lose it completely, actually. It's hard to explain. Let's just say that I'm trying to get going. It's not just my business. I have a lot of things that I'm trying to get going. Sometimes it's hard to do that when you don't have time to do anything, because literally I have to work all the time. Like, I have to work constantly to make sure that things don't, you know. Oh yeah, custom videos. If you have emailed me about custom videos, and I have been, I know I have been like very late replying to you guys' custom requests. Definitely hit me up in my emails. My email is always in the description, but I am doing custom videos. I do 15-minute videos for $75. I think that's a fair price, Um, and yeah, I can do whatever, whatever you request, as long as it's nothing, no nudity or anything like that, of course. But, people have been sending me, like, some people have been, like, sending me videos of other people's videos, and be like, if you could just do it like this person, that would be great. And I was like, sure, yeah. Or like just certain requests or whatever. So like, I do have a few people who have inquired about custom videos, and that is my pricing for that. You don't have to be associated with my Patreon to request for a custom video. All you have to do is literally email me. My business email is down there. But yeah, yeah, I'll get the custom videos out as soon as I can. This is another reason why I'm making this video, to let you guys know that I'm not just sitting around chilling and doing nothing. Life is hectic right now, so that's why it's kind of hard to make videos or make custom videos or just sit down and have a moment of peace. Even right now, It's like me sitting down and having a moment of peace, because like I don't have much peace in my life right now, but I'm getting back there because things were so good, and we will get it back to that point. Sometimes that's just adulthood. It's just like life can just all of a sudden hit you really hard and hit you like when it rains, it pours. Like it just keeps dragging out and dragging out and dragging out until something like. With that being said, I don't want to just disappear and trying to figure out my stuff and come back when I'm good again or when I'm happy again or this and that. I'm happy. My happiness really hasn't left. It's just that, like, my life is crazy right now. Just a lot of things are like weird right now. Even personal relationships, I'm not gonna lie, like my best friend and I's relationship is kind of on the rocks right now. You know, my relationship with Renee is great, but, and, my son, he's doing good and everything. But look, I'm really putting my business out there right now, but I'm just saying, like, my relationship with my parents is on the rocks right now, stuff like that. So it's just like, but also with this channel, I want to stay active because this is an outlet for me. But on top of that, I want to try and stay as active as I can on this channel. I wish I could be even more active on this channel, like upload like every day or every other day, but I'm just trying the best I can. But on top of that, as far as my growth on this channel, I think that's the last thing I wanted to talk about. It's just like, I hope you guys know that I don't really care that deep about being famous on YouTube or being a successful ASMR artist or something like that. Of course, I think I think anyone possibly would want to grow, and want to have that popularity on their channel and have the views and, have the recognition and this and that. But at the end of the day, like, I'm not going to force it. But yeah, I just personally, I appreciate you guys for just hanging in there with me, and I'm pretty sure you guys want me to grow too. It's just like, we're all in this together, but it's just, I don't know. It doesn't matter that deep, honestly. Like, that's not my main priority in life, is for my ASMR channel to be big. I mean, yeah, it will create great opportunities, and this and that. But it's just, there's a ton of things that will bring up great opportunities. I have a lot of things that I'm trying to do, and let's just say ASMR is like not on my highest list of my priorities in life. However, it is kind of high up there because I do love doing this. It's an outlet for me, and there's just a lot of reasons why I love doing this, but it's just like, it's not the biggest thing on my priority list. It's just being ASMR famous, or like being YouTube famous or something like that, because that may or may not happen, number one. And number two, there's just more to me than being an ASMR artist. All of those side projects and all of those creative things are just things to do on the side, because at the end of the day, what matters is paying bills. What matters the most is working your job and paying bills, and making sure that your life is together, because what's the point of doing all of this when this doesn't pay money for me and this this and that. But however, you guys, hey, with all these requests I've been getting for custom videos, you guys may possibly be the solution to my problems. But I don't want it to be like that. I've never wanted to be like, give me money, you guys. But I've been thinking as well, I was like, when I do good again, I'm going to close my Patreon. But honestly, I might not. I might keep my Patreon open and just keep promoting it. Who knows what happens? But because I'm always kind of an indecisive person, but at the same time, things kind of always end up working out. I don't know. Anyway, this video is long. I'm sorry if you did not want to hear me just sit here and talk and whatever. Promise normal videos are coming out. I know I'm so being very problematic lately. Like, I'm acting weird lately. It's just like I said, because life is weird right now. I'm gonna go back to making normal videos and not talking, stuff like that. I know you guys, some of y'all probably would rather me not talk and me just like smile and do simple things or whatever, but sometimes I do like to just, you know, share a little bit about what's on my mind. Is actually making my day so much better because I left the house feeling just super overwhelmed, like having a panic attack, and now I'm literally zen and I can just work with a peace of mind, you know. And yeah, because it really sucks when other people just kind of throw you so off guard and people just make you feel like, this is why I like being alone. This is why, you know, like, yeah, I'm a mom and I do love spending time with my son, but sometimes, even as a mom, like, you gotta have your alone time sometimes. And my son is the least of my problems. He's the solution to my problems. Like, he's the one thing in my life that brings me happiness and joy, you know. But there's a lot of people that just throw that off guard, you know. There's a lot of people who just be really testing me. Like, life be testing me and people be testing me, but that's a whole nother story. Anyway, we'll see if this video even makes it to YouTube.